Let's go back a couple of days and see what was going on at BJ's channel that could have pushed the mother and stepfather over the edge to his outrage. Here's the thing with BJ. She claims to be true crime and speculation channel that is only based on facts. However, she does have the father of the missing child as a moderator on her channel and is also a co-plaintiff in a court case with him. BJ has never explored any situation that involves the father. Just because he was at work doesn't mean there's no possibility that he could be a factor. She has solely placed the blame on the mom and stepdad and no other options. She has decided that they are guilty, and her channel is now purely confirmation bias.
Sam, I said this yesterday. I know. Y'all, remember KP said, I could understand if we had a fight. Yet she was yelling at him at the Texas Roadhouse. Yes, Sam, she was. Anybody that takes 2 seconds to look at that interaction, they're arguing. Or she's arguing at him. And she clearly said in that news article, in that news interview, it'd make sense if we'd been fighting. But you were arguing.
So, as a mother who has raised teenage boys, I'm going to give my insight on the things that she is saying. So, for example, on the Texas Roadhouse video, where the mother is eating a meal with her teenage son after they have spent a busy day shopping and bowling, and now they are going out to eat. They are likely both tired and hungry. However, BJ wants to pick this apart for everything that she does, even as much as trying to zoom in on her phone to see exactly who she's texting and what she's texting. She also claims that the mom is yelling at her son, and that she snaps a picture of him without asking him or without him knowing. So I will tell you, having a teenage son, they do not normally want their picture taken, and I have snuck pictures of my teenage sons a lot. My sons eat very quickly, and they eat a lot. If I fed them every hour, they would eat. So him eating as quickly as he was is not a red sign or a red flag for me. I don't think that people are thinking about how they act in situations like that and how it would appear from a camera. I would love to see some of these people at family meals that they have, to see if they are just doting on their teenage son, patting him on the shoulder, having this nice long conversation with him after spending the entire day with him. I think that's ridiculous. I look at this and I see nothing that is red flags to me. If she was upset with him, so what? Do you never get upset with your child? You never are getting on to him for something he did? You don't know what he did prior to them going to Texas Roadhouse. If she was upset with him, that's not a problem. She wasn't yelling at him. That would have caused more people to look at them and be concerned. There's no yelling involved. She may be upset with him and talking to him sternly, but why is that a big deal? We are seeing a 4-minute clip that has been edited.
That wherever Sebastian went, he had every intention of coming back home. He was excited to start taking agriculture classes at school. Okay, hold on. Hold the freak on. This pisses me off. Why are they pushing it? Look at this. Why are y'all telling these people that Sebastian ran away? Why? If you didn't know where your kid was, and you had no inkling of an idea what happened to them, why do you keep telling them that he ran away? Listen to that. Katie believes that wherever Sebastian went, he had, and this is quotes, he had every intention of coming back home. Oh my God. Why do they keep doing that? That's infuriating, because when you do that, hey, Chris Proudfoot, that goes against everything that you're saying. Because what does he say? Anything beyond what police have said is pure speculation. Well, is it not pure speculation to state or insinuate that this child ran away? Why do y'all keep doing that?
BJ repeatedly plays interviews over and over again and picks the mother apart. Because there are no new updates coming out on the case, they are relying on these same interviews to get their content.
Do y'all believe that the police would tell Katie that there's a chance that Sebastian won't be found? That he's not, because that is what Melissa Proudfoot is posting online. So, no, I don't think they would.
No, they would never say that.
I don't ever think that they would say that, especially this early on, right? I don't understand why she's saying that. Teresa M says, what happened to CP and KP's narrative that Sebastian is young in mind? Well, good question. Even the way that she gave him the menu was kind of like, watch how she kind of tosses the menu. Watch it, see? Watch how you see how he was like, but mom, look, watch again. Whatever she said he didn't like. See? She's stressing something to him where she's shaking her phone. And he's like, no, what do y'all think? I don't know how anybody can say that she's not fussing. And it breaks my heart too, Irish, to watch this. Every time this is all I see.
Yeah.
And he shake his head no about something. What did, oh man. She shakes her phone. You can see her head shaking along with her. Look, right there, she's stressing something to him right at this part. Right here. Right there. You know, law enforcement saw this. You know they did. And I'm sure that they've, asked her what was the argument right here. It was clear there was an argument. Yeah, you could, if you look at, if you're in I challenge everybody, if you have not seen this, get a phone, get something that you could, or not, you need a big screen like a television or a computer. Look at this on the computer and you can clearly see, she's frustrated about something. Look right there. It doesn't that look like mac and cheese or maybe chicken Alfredo? It looks like whatever he's eating, she's eating the same thing. Maybe it's like Alfredo. It looks like it could potentially be penne noodles or something like that.
I have literally listened to BJ pick apart every move that the mom makes in this dinner. The napkin in her lap, how she rubs her fingers on her napkin, and whether she has a second phone in her pocket, and who she's sending a picture to, and how she puts the menu on the table, and what she's eating, and everything is picked apart by them. It is no wonder that these people don't do more interviews and likely when they do interviews, they're a nervous wreck because they know that everyone is looking at every single grimace, blink, syllable that they say. So I think that I think it's ridiculous. I think it is totally unfair, and it is pure confirmation bias that they are looking at this and seeing what they want to see.
All right, I want y'all to look. His plate is full, right? Well, so what do you mean she's taking a picture showing that he ate all of his food? His plate is full.
She did say something about he ate the salad with dressing on it. And that plate over there is empty.
What? She snaps a photo. Poor fella. All right, watch. See how she snaps the photo? And it was just a real quick one. That's so weird. Doesn't it look like it's still a video? You can kind of see her phone. She's zooming into the picture. What is she doing? I think that's so weird that she snapped a photo of him at that. And I'm going to tell you, if she's snapping a photo of this 15-year-old boy eating his food to send to Chris to show that he's eating his food, dude, you got a freaking control issue. That's insane.
Now, also for the virtual tour of their home, can you not understand why these people are upset about that, BJ? When you repeatedly are going through this virtual tour of the home that they are living in, and they are getting threats from people as you are just showing the inside of their house and where every room is and who is in what room, you don't understand how that can be infuriating. You had a piece of your yard shown, and that was grounds for a lawsuit, but you're going to show the inside of their house with no evidence that there's any foul play. I completely understand why they're upset. And don't get me wrong, BJ is not the only chat that does this. But I just wanted to highlight this because the stepfather did come out and was so angry at BJ and people didn't understand why. This is just a small example of what goes on her channel and why it would make someone so upset that their wife is being spoken about this way.